Hello, my beauties. I'm back again today with How Does He Feel tarot reading. I have the 3 piles for you ready. So relax a little bit. Keep that in your mind, that question. Choose the crystal that you are most drawn to. Allow me to introduce you. I've got this beautiful Obsidian Sphere. I have a copper sphere. And the turquoise chain. I'll be using the decks intuitively, interchangeably. Usually I start out with a 12-card tarot deck with clarifications from various decks as I'm guided. So go ahead, timestamps are below. Now, if you get a lot of value, do like and subscribe. I post these all the time. My mission is to light your path to love. This channel is mostly for single women who are looking for love, that are in situationships, relationships, and hoping to form harmonious permanent bonds, and I'm here to assist you with that. My main mission is to get as many women true love in their life as possible. I have a free ebook that you can download in the description below, where you can find the recipes to manifest love into your life using your energies and clearing the obstacles, the energetic obstacles that are in your way. Do check that out. Make your choice between these beauties, and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, gorgeous. I am doing the reading for the turquoise chain here, about love, about what he's really thinking and what he wants with you. I'm gonna leave that beautiful turquoise here. Hope you can see it. I think maybe if I do this, you'll be better, at least able to see it more. There. I'm just going to start pulling from the different decks intuitively. But I do start with a 12 card traditional tarot deck spread. Let's see, we've got turquoise. Hope you guys are doing really well, by the way. Make sure you like and subscribe if you get value. I am offering a free ebook right now, which you can get down in the description box. It gives you meditations and other 5 recipes to develop the irresistible goddess qualities. Okay, got lots of kings there. Star. Okay, lovers are happy this weekend. So, how does he feel? So there's a lot of fulfillment happening here in the physical world. As somebody who's very fulfilled, very, very desirable, and somebody who is very both people seem to be very desirable, so so it's like this very super couple type of situation. I'm seeing like two very beautiful, rich people, almost like that have a lot to give, that are accomplished, but still wanting a bit more out of life because they know it's possible. But this union has fulfilled their desires. So basically, it's like a dream come true. Kind of feeling like you're a dream come true. So for his mental influences, I do have the Lovers here. It's a beautiful card, which is very passionate. I'm getting a lot of passionate energy here. I'm getting a lot of physical beauty. It could be that you're both extremely attracted to each other and very attractive, and that he really finds you very attractive, and that the passion between you two, the chemistry is kind of out of this world. He's got memories of this, that he can really have a good time with you. But then there's this Five of Cups, which is typically worry, and as you can see, the empty cups suddenly from this to this. So it's between these two. I would say that this is he's got some worries about how to sustain this. This is sort of the karmic influences or outside influences that the world will impose on you that you cannot do anything about. So I've got the Hangman, which is a sacrifice that you did not choose, or he did not choose. I am seeing this in relation to you. There might be kind of a third-party situation here, where there was sacrifice in regards to a female, and pleasure, like giving up another girl for you, or giving something up for you. Yeah, because these two are related to each other, and they're kind of, she's a very capable, beautiful woman who is willing and wanting a lot of pleasure and able to give a lot of pleasure, and that needs to be sacrificed right now. I don't know if that is you, or you guys, or if that is, a third party. It could be that's, lots of you, it's you, and for another group, for a percentage of you, he's been sacrificing another, and there's another in the picture, from marriage or something, from a previous partnership or previous relationship or something like that. But there is definitely a giving up of that. Not necessarily voluntarily not necessarily voluntary, but he is accepting that. He is mature enough to accept that, because you've got the King of Wands here, the Star, and the Seven of Wands. So there's a desire and the potential for this to really come through, and for you to overcome obstacles, right? Let me see. To use these actions to take. This is the advice that we've got. So as advice, these things would be, it's a really good card to have on your deck. The King of Cups, the Hierophant is marriage and working together in a partnership, or with your traditional rules. So instead of trying to reinvent the wheel and finding new techniques or new ways to deal with a man, and and your relationship, go back to your traditions and your values. You have your own criteria that people must meet. You have your own value system. You know what you want. You know you deserve a full cup with a generous, emotional man loving you and putting you on that pedestal. You know you deserve that. You know you want that, and stick to your vision for yourself, and that will get you really far. I'm being guided to get you some goddess cards as clarification for these guys. So let's see, what does he want? Oh no, actually they're saying I'm being guided to say it's more how he sees you. Okay, so it's a like his bright future. You're his chance to have the love he really dreamed of. You're that golden opportunity, that fruitful soil to farm your land on, that golden gate to walk through. You're that, you're that prize. You're the prize to fight for. So he sees you as super duper. And a very kind and loving person, and totally deserving. So he does see you this way. I am seeing more of fairness, so that is definitely more towards the traditions again, the marriage factor coming in, people wanting what they want, and somebody really having their head together. So I would see this, that he sees you as a woman who holds the scales, who's got the wherewithal to understand what's right, what's wrong. Your path in life is clear. You have your moral compass. You have your value system. You can stick to it. And you've got a white dove on your deck there, really loud and clear. You are that opportunity for to make for a wonderful life and a prosperous future. I do see that. So that is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful deck. Let's see advice. I'm going to take some of these angel cards to see what the advice is for you guys. Yeah, lots of marriage energy here. He's definitely got, whether it's not, whether it is like an official marriage or not, there's definitely the desire to have, an established union, like a serious relationship. That is desire in this case. Okay, shuffle, geez, okay. Let's see. So the advice here is the ocean. This also represents patience and the natural, I've been getting this a lot today, the natural unfolding of things, the way that the ocean rises and it lowers, the tide comes in and out, swells. That is how one needs to wait for love and growth and the establishment of new relationships. There is also a chance that if you live close to a body of water, it will do you very well to go near it. The negative ions in that is going to help you transform some of your worries, and your general well-being is going to be uplifted. So again, nothing to worry about. Let things unfold in its own time. Another white dove. Take heart, my dear friend, and have fun. I really hope this helped you. This is a beautiful deck. It's a great reading. Everything will be well. If you are a little bit worried, which we all do, or if some of the past is coming up, just check out some of my meditations. Tap the bell button so you can find out when I post more videos. Get my book. I have a free ebook available in the description box that helps you manifest the love you really want. I love you and have a wonderful day. I hope to see you soon. Hi guys, I changed the shot a little bit. This is your love reading if you chose the copper sphere. It's so nice and cool and heavy. Let's see if I can put this somewhere that you can see it. I put it in this because I don't have a stand for it anymore. I lost it. So otherwise it just keeps rolling around. And it's heavy, so. All right, let's see. Copper sphere. How does it feel? And what do you need to know about this connection? Hope you guys are doing really well. Do like and subscribe. Tap that bell button if you're gonna get value. If you are getting value, I meant. Oh my God, these guys all just totally came out, but I'm being guided to put them right back in. Because I'm gonna start with a 12 card spread. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I felt like they were saying to be quiet, so. Okay, we're starting off with a really good my goodness. Did you see how many times I shuffled? And so many of these cards are coming up over and over again today. It looks like so many. Okay, some slight differences here. Yeah, and these are pretty. You've got lots of these trump cards on your deck, which also means that a lot of outside factors, lots of karmic factors and outside factors that aren't necessarily your doing or in your control. But I do see the beginning of really great cooperation. So you've got 6 of Cups here. You've got 3 of Pentacles there. And 3 of Wands. So this is really good. Really good sign. 2 3s and a 6. 6 is a multiple of 3, right? So that always speaks to harmony, balance, pleasure, and all these cards are pleasure, worldly pleasures, emotional pleasures, you know, and physical pleasures for sure, material pleasure. So things are starting off with lots of pleasure. He's seeing you as you know, a great source of pleasure. Let's see what his thoughts over here, and the intellectual, the thought. So there's the moon and the world. So these two are basically, the moon speaks to really, really strong emotions. And the world can also be very much like the Empress card. And I've got the 2 of Pentacles, which usually speaks of overcoming strife, overcoming strife, and like a new beginning, or just having gone through something. So I'm guessing that he's overcome a lot of emotions from outside sources, also emotionally, just outside things happening to him, not in a bad way, but maybe teaching him some really deep lifelong lessons. where he is doing his own learning, his own maturation. He has come to a level of maturation through emotions and what the world has done, and really understanding what he wants. So he has come to this point, and in regards to you, let me see what else is coming up in regards to you. I'm going to pull some clarifications here. I do see that the lobster and the Pisces in the moon card are really pronounced right now. So I'm guessing that it's really a very emotional connection for him as well. So I see a new beginning. So he sees you like a new beginning. You get the King of Pentacles, a really good person to be with. So there's lots of pleasure and a lot to give. He's got what it takes to do it and the wherewithal. So you've got a lot of twos in here too. Because this is the second two on the deck, I think, which is also a very good sign. So he's got this is his new beginning, like his new chance, almost. He's learned sort of the hard way, the things not to do, the things to do, and he's ready now to do this. Still don't see any definitive ideas on how you're being seen here. Let me see what's happening here. So I do see when you have the star on the deck that he does is usually positive annotation, that he has desire, he dreams about you, you are what he wants, and he does want the togetherness, and this is in your future position, and you will overcome whatever is between you guys, and there's definitely merriment and pleasure going on there to his heart's content. So he does want this to happen, and he's going to work to make this happen. He's willing to do it. I definitely see his ability and his want. I do see some trouble here. Typically, these are external factors, like a marriage, or a marriage and a divorce, something like that, deciding to walk away from something. And if it's not, a legal proceeding, typically these would be representative of institutions and legal proceedings. It would be something similar. It could be like a cohabitation ending, or a business ending, something like that. Definitely fighting about that, definitely having plenty of work to do and plenty of worldly events going on, having lots on their plate, having a lot to do, not having the easiest run at it. I do see him mastering it. Definitely a wish for you, definitely wanting you, definitely wanting this passion and this pleasure to happen. I am having here advice for you, to actions to take. I see the Emperor and the King of Swords. So for me, this would definitely represent really giving him, I see him as a super masculine, this is a super masculine energy, a very capable and generous energy, really almost kind of overpowering in a way, sometimes really not paying enough attention to you maybe, and I would guess that really going for what you need. There is definitely just a slight tendency towards getting his things done and kind of going on about it without really consulting with you or giving you the attention that you deserve. I do see a lot of focus on himself right now, and I guess that comes from this thing that's going on in his life. But that doesn't mean that he's not paying, that he doesn't want you. He does. But I do see, you know, definitely defining your boundaries is going to make him respect you even more. Let me see what else. I want to clarify some more advice for you from this deck, and then we're going to move on to a couple more decks. Let's see. Okay, so I see some worries. So there's definitely some testing going on. There's definitely some worry going on. So I would guess, okay, 8 of Cups and 7 of Cups, 6, 7, and 8 of Cups. This is a pretty good deck. You are definitely in love. You're needlessly, you know, all this worry. If you look at these empty cups and worries, if you're doing this, if you've got empty cups and you don't know how to fill your own cups, if that is the case, then you really, and you know, that's something that you can learn. You can fulfill your own life. You can make yourself happy. And that is maturation, when you are, you know, able to fill your own needs. So if it's, and I really see this more on you guys, that right now is a time for you to learn to fill your own cups and make yourself happy, and not think too much about the past, and not worry about what he's up to and what he's doing. Because that is just going to make things worse. And I don't really see him pursuing anyone else. So let me go, and I'm being drawn to the Goddess cards, and see what more is going on in terms of desires for the future. So this speaks to typically like a marriage or a church, some kind of a sacred union, definitely more on the serious side. I'm seeing you as a very, very a feminine person, a soft person, really mainly wanting to receive right now. And that is wonderful. And in this position right now, he sees you that way, that you really love receiving, and that you're very feminine, and really soft, very soft energy there. Yeah, like the mother of his children, like a really kind and gentle mother. So those are the things that he would desire in the future for you guys. That's sweet. I like that. Okay, so that's not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I see a lot of worry for you guys. It's just like doesn't seem to be any reason for that. But sometimes, I mean, it's hard enough. I know. Let me see what the angel cards have to say, because I do see a little bit more guidance for you guys. All right, so the reason you're worrying is because some of your past is catching up with you, and the trauma of the past is arising as usual. It happens when you get close to people. So there is an opportunity there to forgive some things that have transpired in the past. There is, okay, so that's the childhood issues, family issues, you know, father, mother issue, siblings or uncles from when you were a kid. Again, okay, we get the baby again. Okay, that's a couple of hints here. So I'm guessing that both of you maybe wanting to birth a child. And if this is not resonating with you, this would be to create a very fertile future together, like building a home together, building a business together, or, you know, actually literally having children together. He sees you that way. You have the ability to make this happen, whether it's through natural birth or adoption. This is definitely in the cards for you, should you choose it. Aw, that's so cute. I'm happy. I want to continue with this reading because it's making me happy. So yeah, so I have some meditations here on YouTube. The anti-anxiety meditation that's coming up next, I've queued it to come up next. That one really helps you to release some of these worries and the anxieties. Again, like and subscribe if you're getting value. I do have a free ebook on how to cultivate the irresistible qualities in a goddess, or of a goddess. You can download that one below. There's a link in the description to get my free ebook. Yeah, so, and that will help you a lot with you know, releasing some of these fears and these past hurts, which we all have. That's the natural evolution that that love gives us, brings up the past traumas for us to release and mature, not to go back into childhood mode, into inner child mode, and act hurt and stay there forever. That's not why it happens. It happens because you know, our deepest self, our highest self, wants us to grow up. The only way we can do that is to go through the experience again and accept it for what it is, and recognize for what it is, and release it and heal it. That's how and that's how you find love and share love in a harmonious and balanced union, in a mature union, when you together resolve these issues, and over time resolve issues together, or on your own. You know, these things come up and you heal them. That is how it works, and there's no real other way around it. So this is all, you know, very very good and in line with true love and the potential for the cloak. So that means you are protected. He will protect you. Yeah, it's definitely a protected. This love is protected by the divine. I definitely see a beautiful bright sky, very comfortable looking woman strolling by the sea, you know, in a warm cloak. Man of the earth, woman of the sky. So this is very much twin flame, very much about past lives. Okay, you're not quite seeing the full picture yet. It's coming up for you, so take heart. I hope this helped you guys. This is a really good deck, not to worry. Release any anxiety and worries or past life, past healing that you need to do. You can do that with the tools I've given, and there's tons of people on YouTube, obviously, that offer these things, or if you have your own already. I do hope this helped you about how he feels and what you could do to create greater love in your life. Much love, much light. Mwah. Namaste. Okay, so my camera was a little off, so I have the last card, I think, was the law of attraction, and right after the heart chakra, I did see that clearing and healing of those remaining bits around your heart chakra are really going to help you manifest. So keep that vision of your desire and that future that you are so longing for, that you know belongs to you. Keep that vision really, really vivid in your mind. Now, the trick to that is not to hang on to it. Put it in a bubble and let it go right into the atmosphere. got right, I pulled she loves, so I see a super sincere type of love there that is being called on. Yeah, these two together, he really sees you as like your love really nourishes him, and he really appreciates that. All in all, you've got really wonderful cards here. This is the start of a really wonderful new beginning of a power couple that has lots of potential, lots of little, you know, what small obstacles they are, however big they may seem right now. I don't know if it might be different for different people. Some are gonna have a perception of them being greater, and some are gonna be like, oh, that was a minor thing. But in the long run, it's gonna be really, it's gonna pay off. Typically, it is considering you to invest more and to have patience. And the main thing is to heal your heart chakra and stay steady in your own personal healing. This is providing you with personal healing just in itself. It's guiding you to heal yourself, so nothing bad can come of that when you think about it. So I'm just gonna give you some goddess cards for advice, other than the heart chakra healing. Fairness. So often that means putting the sword down, like not arguing, but using more of your intellect, using more of your reason, and yeah, I've got luxury. So that also means put a lot more of your swords down. Put your mind to rest. Yeah, put your mind to rest, put your swords down, take it easy. I don't see a lot of bad things coming out of this. Also, this has to do with you know, things unfolding in their own time. It might feel like it's taking forever to unfold and manifest into something real, but sometimes the bigger things just do. And then we also have, you know, world events. We have finances that have to take their own time to build them, for the spirit to come into the material. To materialize does take its own time. Nature doesn't hurry, yet everything gets done. So that's from the Tao Te Ching. I like using that quote because things do unfold in their own time, and one cannot hurry the natural process. So I do wish you lots of love and joy. I hope this helped. Please like and subscribe if you got value, and get my free ebook on how to manifest love, and lots of meditations there, and essential oils, and how to manifest as a goddess. Do that, and I'll see you soon. Namaste. Turn up these lights. Okay, so how he sees you. So definitely he's got a lot of pleasure associated with you. Very full. 6 of Cups is always full of love, a lot of passion, lots of affection, and willing to consider this a partnership, a very equal partnership. Willing to come forth with things to offer, and to be generous. So I do see that very positive intentions with this, and given his view on the past, it's very sort of this confidence that you guys are going to overcome. It's like, we are going to overcome this. We shall overcome, and having lots of faith. And yeah, see, look, you've got the Star, the Emperor, and Three of Wands over here on this side, which all represent, you know, the thing that he's always wanted. You know, the Emperor, the success, and the pleasure and togetherness, right? I'm seeing definite wish for togetherness, wish for happiness in the sun, like he wants the day, our day in the sun. And there's pretty much a very well grounded reason for this. I do see pretty heavy dreaming about this, like lots of thoughts about this, lots of dreams about this, a really sincere and deep wish for being together and having your day in the sun. And I do see, like, look here, you have the Empress and the Emperor on the deck, so I definitely see him being super, you know, super stoked on this. Like, it's like you guys are perfectly matched. He sees you as a very capable woman, the perfect Empress for the Emperor, and he really wants this to be, you know, he wants this union to be. There's definitely a wish for that. I see a pretty intense wish for that. I do see the World card here with the Seven of Wands, which the way, you know, basically almost a karmic thing that you will overcome any obstacles that you're facing. There may be some right now, but it won't be anything that's permanent. I don't see that being permanent at all. I do see that being that relationship having a lot of longevity, sincerity, and yeah, truly very loving, and all the way there. So let's get you some more cards and see what else is in store. This is a wonderful deck. So happy for you. I do see it be really almost like a wedding, almost like a, it doesn't, might be bit yet, but it's basically looking at you as you're his world. You carry, he's, you know, yeah, like you're his world, you're his everything. You know, he'd want you to be that woman. He sees you as being that one. Aww. Let's check it out. Earth Angel. Okay, so he sees you as very, you know, this Earth Angel that you've given him, you know, a great perspective on life, that you are a contributing, really good person, that you're a kind person, that your spirituality and your values and your emotionality is really great, that you're really a great person. He sees that. Again, Christ flame. Okay, yeah, he's got a really good view of you. He's got, especially about your intuition and your spirituality. He really loves that about you. He thinks that that's really cool, mesmerizing and hypnotizing quality about you, that you're very serious about that, or your practice or whatever, that he finds you have a mystical quality that'll, oh my God, you get to heaven, we're gonna you give him heaven. Okay. That is so sweet. Yeah, that is adorable. Okay, the Star, the heaven, so that's a very airy, I'm getting a lot of air energy, very cosmic kind of air energy, the heavens and the skies and the stars. That's very celestial with the world. You know, when you look, this is usually also known as the universe, or the cosmos card, where you see all those stars. I'm getting a really super celestial type of energy from this, where he wants to have heaven with you. And she loves, okay, he really feels that you love him, and that your love is really something great. Oh, I'm welling up just thinking about that. Yeah, he thinks that your love is like super dope. And he really wants that love. He's like, yeah, I really love this love that she's giving me the good stuff. So, oh, yeah, he wants a full union with you. He wants success between you two. He wants you to be his empress. Let me see what the angels have to say. I'm being drawn to get the old angel cards. I've had these for such a long time. Look how old they are. Oh my god, I still love this deck though. Let me see what the angel messages might be for this. Maybe some advice. Why don't the angels give us some advice as to what to do? My fingers are too small. My hands are too small. See only love. Okay. Yeah, so just basically don't worry. Good things are coming. Take it easy in your heart. Rest easy. Let them come to you. And really, I do see some heart healing happening here for you. So if you can, a great practice to draw that those great events to yourself would be to really heal anything that's hanging around your heart, doing heart meditations. I have some meditations in my channel. If you scroll down a little, there's lots of them available everywhere. Or if you know any, since you have such a spiritual practice, do some heart healing stuff. And some of the past is ready to be released for sure for you. And the more of that you do, the more powerful your love is going to be, which I'm feeling your love is super powerful, a really strong, loving heart. That's kind of the energy that's coming through from this. But right now there is some work for the heart healing will definitely amplify the potential of this union. Yeah, like I said, okay, second card coming up, the heart chakra. So that was okay, and say no more. And let's see, law of attraction. Yeah, keep that. Keep that powerful vision in your third eye of the manifestation of that beautiful union. Don't be led astray by any tempting thoughts of doubt, or don't be tempted by doubtful thoughts and fear and worry. Just rest assured that you deserve the best in life. And